Jackie is a movie that's based on one of America's most famous first ladies, and wasn't able to see it while I was in theaters, but as it came on demand, I was finally able to see it, and it is a beautiful movie.
People need their history. They need to know that real men actually lived here.
So it takes place after JFK's assassination, and it has the framing device of Jackie talking to a reporter about her life as a first lady and the horrible events of that day. I loved how it was edited, because it kind of kept jumping around a bit in time, but it was always very clear like when it was, and the acting is amazingly superb. Like Natalie Portman is just so good, and she really like when at first I thought that before I saw this I thought that the Oscar was definitely going to go to Emma Stone, but after seeing this I think she almost deserves it, although she probably won't get it. She is in every single scene of the movie, and without her it wouldn't even be a movie. And she plays like all the different versions of Jackie very well, but she's a complicated woman. And like, her tone, affect is so interesting and so like similar to the real life Jackie Kennedy. And I love how she has a different version of when she's in the White House talking to the camera, and when she's talking to the reporter, and when she's talking to the priest. Like every voice is slightly different because like she's very careful about what her persona and what she shows. And I thought the movie is just so good. This all happened like before my time, but like I still know a lot about it. I know I've talked about it with my parents. My mom, she was in college, I believe, around when this happened, and she's not Catholic, she was Lutheran, but she and their best friend went to a Catholic church by their campus to light a candle for him. And I mean, especially for liberals and people that were hoping the world would change under JFK, like, this was a huge blow. And to see it from this different angle that you really don't really hear too much about, it was a really enthralling and heartbreaking movie. I think they really captured the time frame and her character. I mean, all the dresses are beautiful, and I love how they use. It's tough even to tell. I think like some of the clips are real clips from some of the events, and other clips are ones that they shot whenever they show the actors' faces. I'm sure they shot them, but they used old cameras or something like that. Because it's really interesting how it all pieced together. Because I think if you went straight through, it'd almost be too much, but you can get different points of her happiness and sadness and grief. But because you jump from different time frames, and you get to hear more about her true story, like of what she may have thought. I'm sure I don't know how you can really tell exactly. It can't be in her mind, but how she discussed it with the priest and she discussed it with the poor reporter, and even tell the reporter what you can print about her and what you can't print. It's so interesting to see a lot of that, and I would highly recommend this film. Like, I know it wasn't available in most theaters, but now is a great time to see it if you haven't. And I'd highly recommend it. I'd probably give it like an 8.75 or maybe even a 9 out of 10. I really loved it. I think you check out my other movie review playlists and book reviews and whatever I have on my head. Thanks for watching.